Bino covers. I've got my original, the first one I bought here by Crooked Horn. Alpine Innovations, one of their camo patterns here, other patterns here. I've got it pictured here. It's also got a little shield thing on the front of it. Maybe I can unclick it. Maybe I can't. I'll give up. But this is how it will be deployed with this open, of course. Oh well. Notice on the Crooked Horn I don't have an example of it being deployed. Well, I don't need one because you can't deploy this. You simply stick the binoculars inside of this and you have it hooked around your waist with this little strap. It works. I've never had it fall down on me. It's not a terrible idea. As a matter of fact, I've used it well over a decade, and I'm yet to have a final verdict on this new presentation by Alpine Innovations. I'm only taking it out a few times so far, so I don't know if I'm in love with it yet. There are some benefits to it, hence why I've got them wrapped up with it. There are also some detractors that I want to share with you to consider as well before you choose to make that investment yourself. One, the material, the Crooked Horn, that material, it's pretty quiet. It doesn't make a bunch of noise. It's also durable. Now, I know that through the test of time. I haven't just carried this from my truck to a stand. I've carried it into the woods and through some thick brush. It has never gotten torn, ripped up. And another nice little feature, you got this zipper. You can put a few little items inside of this too. It could come in handy. On this side, like, the material is really soft, feels a bit on the flimsy side. I don't know if it's going to last. I don't know. The thing that I really like about it, when I chose to give it a try, guys, I just bought this myself. Nobody gave it to me. Sample, I don't have a need to tell you it's great or not. I'm just telling you what I know so far. The reason I bought it, I like the fact that you don't have to take it in and out, and you can just pull it up over, and you can pull it up and over. Now, so far from my using this, there are one concern I have, maybe two. Again, it's a little bit noisier. Also, this material, it's bunched up. These binoculars, I don't have to adjust them a whole lot. I love them. I just got them this year. But it does take a little bit of time. You got to make sure you got pushed forward enough to make an adjustment on that knob. If you don't do that when it's not a critical issue, it could become a critical issue. It might take you a few moments you really can't afford to get pushed up out of the way and to make that adjustment. Also, this material is bunched up. I've come to find out that you want to flatten it, push it forward a little bit. That's not so much to be tactical as to be able to put these up to your head if you got a hat on. If this thing is pushed and scrunched all up, it can push the bill of your hat up, which can get a bit annoying. So, I don't know. My jury's out on this. I'm going to let you guys be the judge. You're more than welcome to give me your comments. Might end up loving this with more time. Might fall apart over the course of a year. If if you're just getting into it, you don't have a bino cover at all, I will tell you, I'd get a camouflage pattern like these. I know there are a lot of different versions you can get. I definitely want a camo pattern to break it up if you're hunting. If you're just going to sporting events, bird watching, hey, whatever works for you. But I definitely get something that complements camouflage you already have. And these are two options that I think will work. Again, I know this works, but it only works when you're walking from point A to point B. You're going to have full field of view. Anybody or critters looking at you, they're going to see just this. And as some of you might already know, circles don't occur that often naturally in the wild. So two circles next to each other, that's going to give something a clue to maybe be freaked out and go elsewhere. So I like that this breaks the pattern up a little bit, makes it more irregular when you're on there. I also like that I have one less thing to potentially get pulled loose from me, fall away, get lost. Never happened, but there's that possibility. Whereas with this, it's staying with those binoculars at all times. I hope this is giving you a little more input to consider when you're making an investment or not to make an investment. Nothing wrong with this. You just have a little additional benefit when you're putting these up to your eyes. Again, at this point, I don't know if these are water repellent, water resistant, waterproof. I don't know. This thing has stood the test of time. Cost-wise, this, from just looking online today, is going to cost you about twice what these cost. One other thing, if you are going to make a purchase of something, guys, please take the time to look at the size that you're getting and what it will fit. If you've got a set of 10 by 50s, 8 by 42s, or something smaller, you're going to want to get something that's either a little bit large or just right. If you get something too small, you're just going to be very frustrated. So make sure you got the right size. Both of these come in various sizes. I checked to make sure with the crooked horn, they come in different sizes as well. I know these do because I just bought them this year. And goofed with one seller on eBay and ordered the wrong one. And he was nice enough to let me buy the correct one and switch out that order without making a fuss over my mistake. Let me know your thoughts, your experiences, your suggestions in the comments. You might already know a lot more than I do about this new to me player on the market. Like I said, there's some good things about the crooked horn. There are some potentially great things about the Alpine innovations. The keeping it on the binoculars is something I really like. Thanks for watching.